Well, there seems to be no new low to which Donald Trump isn't scummy enough to sink. There are no words too denigrating to the once high and noble office that he holds, and no lie too painfully obvious for him to vomit via Twitter that his throng of soft-headed, foaming-at-the-mouth MAGA morons won't lap up like the hateful clones that they are. This morning was proof of this. You know, there's a Latin saying that is a centuries-old concept in Old English common law. Falsus in uno, falsus in omnibus. It means false in one thing, false in everything. It's a principle that someone who lies about one matter is not credible really about any matter. This phrase should be emblazoned on the Trump family crest. This morning, Donald Trump continued his vile racist name-calling and attacks on Senator Elizabeth Warren following a day's worth of Trump lying after she released the apparent results of her DNA test, which revealed Long in her past a Native American ancestor. She goaded Trump a little on Twitter, telling him that where he can send the $1 million he'd previously offered if she ever did a DNA test showing that she had Native ancestry. His response when asked about the $1 million pledge, he flatly denied ever saying it.
Mr. President, you said you paid $1 million to charity.
I didn't say that. You better read it again.
That is a gross, provable lie.
I will give you $1 million to your favorite charity, paid for by Trump, if you take the test that it shows you're an Indian, you know. And let's see what she does, right? I have a feeling she will say no.
Yeah, he promised to pay, and now says he didn't say it. He's a liar. Falsus in uno, falsus in omnibus. Second, this morning is this tweet about this well-reported financial involvement of his with the Saudis. He said, quote, "For the record, I have no financial interests in Saudi Arabia, parenthetically, or Russia for that matter. Any suggestion that I have is just more fake news, parenthetically again, of which there is plenty," unquote. This is an interesting position given that he has bragged many times about his fondness for the brutal, cultish Wahhabists among the House of Saud.
Saudi Arabia, and I get along great with all of them. They buy apartments from me, they spend $40 million, $50 million. Am I supposed to dislike them? I like them very much.
He and his sycophants will claim that this tweet is technically correct because he said he has no financial interest in Saudi Arabia. But even that is questionable because he hasn't presented his tax returns like every other president for a half-century. He is a liar. Falsus in uno, falsus in omnibus. And the other little tidbit that is really disgusting, that really should enrage every decent American who has even a sliver of respect for the dignity of the office of the presidency, is this trash. Quote, "Federal judge throws out Stormy Daniels," he spelled Daniels wrong, "lawsuit versus Trump. Trump is entitled to full legal fees," unquote. Fox News, "Great. Now I can go after Horseface and her third-rate lawyer in the great state of Texas. She will confirm the letter she signed. She knows nothing about me. A total con," unquote. She knows nothing about you, huh? You paid almost $150,000 to a woman who knows nothing about you. And calling a woman, even one you're in heated legal disputes with, a horseface, is debasing of the office you disgrace every day. Where are the phony-ass family values evangelicals? Where are the supposed followers of Christ who should be admonishing this sick freak on a daily basis for his impish behavior? Well, they're nowhere to be found because they're simpatico with this monster, because they too are liars. Falsus in uno, falsus in omnibus.